Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Returner choosing to field this one. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Texas Longhorns offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Second down play coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right and moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the running back takes the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it with a first down at the 47.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. Longhorns getting set on first and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Contact as he threw it.
Oh, my.
Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but
Really?
good return.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Play action here on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
And He'll drop back here on third down. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
The shotgun handoff here. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fist, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And it falls incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there. Alabama getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now for the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback. but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Talk about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Short throw to the back, easy completion. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackled quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Now the 11th play on this long drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
No fucking hold there?
Touchdown tie as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
7, Texas, 0.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. And he drops back in the gun, looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And here comes the punter onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. And he hits out of bounds bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Now from the pistol formation. Handoff to the back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. The sure hands. It's Hairston. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He stays alive. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half.
Texas.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Off the play fake on first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The first down play, not a good one. Looking at 2nd and long here. A play action, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Hairston. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. QB bootlegs here. Caught behind the line. It's Hairston. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Grab down the middle. It's Hairston. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. QB decides to keep it here. Touchdown, Alabama. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Looking right, this one caught. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackle made after just a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the 2nd interception for this defense today. Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Throwing off play action. Gets loose. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Let's fly to the wide out. Caught over the middle.
Fucking kidding me?
Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an
get the ball out.
of their passing game.
They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
I think this receiver is so much fun to watch, because I think he's as good as anybody in college football this year. Great job of the quarterback recognizing an opportunity. He gets him the football and is rewarded with a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. Quarterback still with the football. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Longhorns come to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. Crosses the 10. Touchdown. Bama. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep downfield to the left.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Third pick of the day. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. Now the offense is set up with a short field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the fourth interception he's thrown today. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's going to take a shot down the left side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's in the clear. The 30. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they're spotted inches short of a first down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, Texas.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas. 14. Texas.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Pounding away with the run game. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They'll feed the back again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Press coverage now from the secondary. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
They get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Breaks free. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And they'll give it to the back. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. Touchdown, Longhorns. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas 21.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away, secure the victory? The back's got it. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
And the same runner's got it again.
Are you fucking kidding me? Come on!
They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.
Offside defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. In these playoff games, it's